Hi, my name is Kat Doss Alt. I'm a certified mindfulness instructor. I'm a registered yoga teacher, and I'm also currently in grad school for marriage and family therapy. And today I want to talk about something called writer's block. I think a lot of us struggle with it. I know I do, especially now that I'm in grad school, but pretty much my whole life I've been a writer on and off, and writer's block is just the bane of my existence. I've spent so many hours of my life just staring at a blank Word document, just waiting for my brain to start braining, basically. And my brain won't brain, and I've got to write something, and I've got a deadline. And so these are some of my tricks for it. I'm definitely not the best person at handling writer's block, but I've written some things, and this is how I do it. So the first thing I do is I set aside time to just focus on writing, and nothing else can be prioritized at that time. And I never do this when I have something later in the day because that just completely disrupts my ability to write. If there's something later that day, I can't split my attention between my writing and the thing. So it has to be the last thing I do that day, and that really helps me. And you want to do this you need at least one night between when your thing is due, in case you just start to get tired and you start blacking out, falling asleep because you've mentally exhausted yourself, so that you can sleep and then start the next morning, because that'll help your brain reset. Another thing I've learned is, instead of trying to write this great, perfect thing, because that will absolutely wreck you, is just to write something. Because chances are what you write is going to be just as good as what any other competent person would write. And we're all kind of the same. There are variations in how people's brains work and their aptitude for things like writing and whatnot. But at the end of the day, you're not going to be that much better or that much worse than anyone else who's writing. So just keep that in mind and just write something and then edit it. Go back and look at it and edit what you wrote, and chances are, as you do that, it'll start to become more coherent. Anything you say that's a definitive statement, just back it up with a source, or be able to if you're not doing academic writing. And you can usually find a source that will help back up what you say. And if you can't find a source that backs it up, then it's probably not true and you probably shouldn't be saying it anyway. But yeah, those are my tricks for writer's block, is just set aside time, take breaks. I've talked about the Pomodoro method, but any kind of breaks are good. Just work a while, take some breaks. Just a snack break is good, a movement break. Keep it pretty brief. And yeah, if you get really, really just stuck, make sure you can sleep it off, and then usually the next morning it'll help. I hope this helps. I love writing, and it's a love-hate relationship. It really is. I'm sure a lot of you guys feel the same way. Please feel free to give me any tips, because I'm always open to ideas and suggestions when it comes to writer's block. Thank you so much.